Yo guys, what's up? I'm Rynoz. Back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the iPod lineup, specifically the iPod 7. It is one in the works, or will it ever be in the works? Keep in mind guys, this is all my opinion, so yeah, further ado, let's just get into the video. Now personally guys, do I think the iPod 7 will come out? On one hand, it's like, nah, I don't think it's gonna come out because they discontinued the iPod, one of the iPod series, and like it would make sense if they were to discontinue the iPod Touch. But on the other hand, I personally think that they might come out of here, like, you know, come out and do like an iPod 16 and just come out the iPod 7, but it hasn't been mentioned by Apple yet. I don't know, heck, we can get it later this year, no one knows guys, but personally guys, it's a 50-50 chance for me. I personally want there to be an iPod 7 because I think it would be lit if they added an iPod 7. Please tell me I'm cool because I say lit. Lit, I'm joking. But yeah, guys, it would just be really nice if they did add an iPod 7 to the iPod lineup. It would just be like a huge surprise to the Apple community. It's kind of like when they released, you know, the iPod 6. Like, no one really expected it, but they did it. So for the iPod 7, what type of features I think it would have? One, I think it would have, you know, Touch ID. I think that'd be a really good feature for Apple to add if they do add an iPod 7 to the lineup, because let's face it guys, we all would want Touch ID on an iPod. Like, who wouldn't, unless you're a passcode guy, but whatever. Yeah guys, I personally think Touch ID would be really cool for the iPod 7. I just can imagine now. It would kind of be like an iPhone SE if you think about it, because it's like a little, you know, device, and it would be like an iPhone, but it wouldn't because you couldn't call, but you could still use Touch ID, and I think it'd be a really good feature of Apple to add if they do release the iPod 7. Another feature I would like is a little bigger screen. I know the iPods are supposed to be, you know, meant as a little screen, you know, so fit in your pocket, play some music, and I totally get that, but maybe just make the screen a little bigger than the predecessor, the iPod 6, because let's face it, the iPod 6 screen is really little. I would appreciate if they just added like an inch bigger of a screen, so we can just, you know, have a little bigger of a screen to the iPod lineup. Now, another thing I would love to have on the iPod 7, and I don't even want this, they need to add this, better battery life. Now, guys, I personally own an iPod 6. Fun fact, it was my first ever Apple product I've ever owned in my life, and I love it and everything, but the battery life honestly sucks. Well, I'm gonna be completely honest, the battery life isn't the best. Literally one of the worst battery I've ever seen in a device. Like, 1 second it can be at 100%, next second it can be down back to 20%. It's really dumb, and Apple really needs to fix this battery problem. Maybe in the new iPod 7, you know, implant a better battery chip or process. I don't even know what they use for those batteries, but please make it a little bigger, I would think, in the iPod 7, so lots of people, you know, would appreciate it, because they don't want their device dying in like 2 seconds. And this isn't just from my iPod. I know like friends who have iPods too, who like I see their device and it dies like a couple of minutes. It's ridiculous. So Apple, please add a better battery life if you do come out with the iPod 7. And yeah, now basically guys, to conclude this video, there's a 50-50 chance that Apple can come out with the iPod 7. Now, I've heard they did take off the iPod Touch lineup off of their main page of their website, which I think is, I mean, like, it would be pretty cool to have it on the main page, because let's be honest, guys, iPods kind of did start the music trend, like a music trend device, and that'd just be really cool if the Apple can just consider adding a new iPod. And yeah. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments if you guys are a fan of iPods, if you're not, and yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Please, guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is my opinion, so please don't hate for it if you disagree with all these points, because this is all my opinion and what I think should be featured and what I think shouldn't. But the battery life, definitely add a better battery life. I think everyone would like that, but yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.